Today we're going to show you how to cook a thick cut sirloin pork chop, boneless. We did a video a while back about how to buy a full pork loin and butcher it into your own boneless pork chops, a pork roast, riblets, etc. This is one of those cuts. Now I went ahead and took one of these ones that has both the sirloin end and the pork loin end. You can see here this is sort of the pinkish meat and this is the more reddish meat. This is actually the sirloin portion. There's going to be a little bit of fat in here. When we cook it down on the grill, it'll be just fine. We can eat certainly around that. This should be absolutely amazing. So let me show you what we're doing. We got the pit boss going. We're going to fire that up to about 375 degrees. So we've got the pit boss fired up. You can see it's set to 375 degrees. The bottom number, we're sitting at about 378. So let's get this guy in here. All right, let's get this grill opened up. All right, we got our grill nice and hot. We're just going to take our pork chop and set that guy right on there. All right, this pork chop's been in for about 6 to maybe 7 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and just give this guy a little flip. Oh, that's looking good. I'm gonna get my grates going the other way on there, grate marks. Let that continue. So with that pork chop very close to being done, I'm just gonna go ahead and make up a little bit of a basting sauce that we're gonna use. Now, normally I'd be making a little bit more than this because I'd be having multiple pork chops, so I'm just using about 2 tablespoons or so of butter. Go put this in the shade. I'm now going to add just a little bit of our hot barbecue rub. This is something I really like on any kind of pork. I think it's really good. Just going to add a few sprinkles of that because I'm making a basting sauce. I'm not actually trying to put a rub on it. And then you can do something sweet. You can use brown sugar, you can use maple syrup. I'm doing a little bit of honey, and this won't take long to brown and get goopy. So I'm probably doing about almost the equal portion to the butter, about 1.5 tablespoons. All right, so we've got our butter, honey, and seasoning mix here. I'm just gonna pop this in and let's let this start to warm up. Mix it up a little bit. This won't take long at all. Tell you what, a nice trick is add a little bourbon in this when you're doing like a pork roast, and then just light the bourbon on fire so you sort of burn the alcohol off of it. But that makes it pretty doggone delicious. I'm just going to keep stirring this until this kind of melts up real nice. You can kind of see what I mean. It's nice and melted. A little bit of that juice on there. Nice little basting sauce. All right, we'll get our temperature probe and see how that's doing. All right, 135. We're not quite there yet. Getting close. Over here. Yeah, right here. Hey, do me a favor, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell notification so you get notified of new videos. Thanks. Well, you know that thing's going to be tasty when you see that smoke coming out of there like that. That's a little bit of that butter with the honey, just getting nice and toasty on that. Right, let's get this guy right off of here. Woo-hoo. That looks good. Sip your coffee while you wait for the rewards of your hard work. All right, so this is sat for about 10 minutes or so, and it looks absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and, this is that pink section, and this is that sirloin section I mentioned before. Let's go ahead and just cut this right down the center of it. And take a look at what the inside of this looks like. You can see just how juicy that is. We let it sit because we want those juices to absorb back into the meat. All right, let's take a few slices of this guy. And what I like about this is, just to show you how tender it is, it just pulls apart. It's so good. Juicy as can be. I mean, my fingertips are completely juicy. So I think the interesting thing is pork's got a little bit of a bad rap over the years. If you like yours cooked a little more, by all means cook it a little bit more. I like mine to be in a nice medium sort of format. I think that's best. It allows it to still be plenty juicy and yeah, looks absolutely amazing. Wow. All right, that butter honey marinade on the outside of it, that drizzle, that is amazing. It just gives it that little bit of sweetness, and the fattiness from the butter makes it absolutely delicious. And here's this other side over here. Not as tender as that ribeye portion, but absolutely delicious. Yeah, I gotta try it with some of that on there directly. That's it, folks. A great way to make a pork chop. Nice and juicy, flavorful, simple and easy. Takes 15, 18 minutes. And that's even with the dipping sauce or the marinade or the cover, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Hey, safe and happy grilling, y'all. See you next week. We'll be grilling something good. Damn. I'm not leaving that one for a fly to come get.